Welcome back to another episode of the Hypixel Skyblock Ironman series. In today's episode, Finnegan is mayor, so we got a lot to do related to farming. We got to make sure that we can get this melon armor, and we're going to go get some trapper quests done too to get some pelts. We also did some farming leading up to Finnegan and got quite a few milestones completed, so let's go back over those real quick. There's potato milestone 11. And we also just leveled up our potato collection to 9. We got a few potato milestones from Pass, and then we got potato milestone 14, as well as potato milestone 15. We got melon milestone 13, 14, 15, 16, as well as 17. We got cane 18 and moth bestiary 7, and finally we got mushroom 8 and farming 27. So Finnegan is now mayor, and we did a lot of sugarcane farming yesterday as the first day of Finnegan. We had 0 after doing our alchemy with Derpy, and now we are up to 6,500 enchanted sugar. So more than we actually had for the alchemy in just one day. So we're making really good progress on the milestones for sugarcane. And we also got a lot of pests, getting us quite a few milestones in other crops as well. The next thing I want to do during Mayor Finnegan, though, is I want to be doing melon farming to get ourselves the melon armor, as well as I want to go and do the pelt stuff at the Trapper's Den. So that's probably going to be one of the main things we do during Mayor Finnegan. We were just continuing to clear pests on our garden, and we just killed a slug and got ourselves an epic slug pet. Now this is really nice that we were able to get this, and hopefully we'll be able to upgrade it to legendary at some point, but for now this epic pet is just going to sit in our pet menu for a while. We also got ourselves a Sunder 6 book when clearing pests, as well as getting ourselves a chirping stereo. The chirping stereo will be a while before we can use because it's to upgrade our vacuum to legendary, which right now is only common. But our Sunder 6 book we can apply to our melon dicer so that we can get 75 extra farming fortune on farming melons. So let's apply this real quick. Now we're here in the Mushroom Desert at the Trapper's Den to participate in Mayor Finnegan's pelt-pocalypse perk. So basically what you do is you go do the Trapper's quest like usual, getting pelts, but there's a new shop that's been added during this perk that allows you to spend your pelts on special items. So we need to get as many pelts as we can to be able to buy all those special items while Mayor Finnegan has this perk. So let's get started on it. And we just found ourselves a rabbit that we can kill. There we go. And we just found our next trapper mob. And we just found ourselves a pig. And each trapper mob also has a special ability, and the pig gives us nausea. So that's another thing that we gotta look out for with these trapper mobs. So now that was our last tracker quest we needed, and we can head over to Talbot's shop here and buy ourselves the travel scroll to the Trapper's Den. And this is going to be really helpful because if we do warp trapper, then it just takes us right back here and we can start up our quest immediately after finishing one. So it'll save us a lot of time and we'll be able to get pelts much faster. Now we have 340 pelts, so we can come back over to Talbot and get ourselves the Trapper Crest. So what this does is it increases the odds of us finding the endangered and elusive mobs by 10%, so you have a chance to get more pelts. And also, once you collect 500 pelts, it will upgrade to an uncommon accessory. So that'll be a very nice thing for us to get once we level this up. So for now we'll just put it in there and we'll start leveling it up here. So we just found our animal here, and if we come back to the Trapper's Den, we have 250 pelts. So we can come back into Talbot's shop and buy ourselves the pelt belt. So this is helpful for what we're doing right now with our pelt hunting, as it gives us an extra pelt for each tracker quest, as well as 30 extra speed. So hopefully that extra pelt that we get from each quest helps speed up the process of getting the last 400 or so pelts. So we just got our 500 pelts required after getting our trapper crest, and now if we go look at it in our accessory bag here, it is an uncommon accessory. So that is a very nice boost to our talisman bag. We just got ourselves another 250 pelts, and we can purchase ourselves the pest vest. The next thing we're going to work towards is the 200 pelts required for the brown bandana, so that we can have this on our slug pet eventually. And that should be the last thing that we need from the Talbot shop. We just got ourselves 200 more pelts and can get ourselves the brown bandana. And we're actually going to be done with pelt grinding for now, because we can always come back and get these pelts another time once we get each of these individual minions actually crafted up and ready to go. So that is it for our pelt-pocalypse grind, and now we got to go back to the garden. Before we head back to the garden, I actually want to check in with some progress we've made on the chocolate factory. Let's get ourselves the mythic upgrade. And then I guess we can upgrade our barn a bit here. And it should be pretty close to maxed out, yep. And now let's go prestige that. And now we are the max prestige in our chocolate factory. So we just need to get as much chocolate as we can to buy all the things in the chocolate shop, as well as continue collecting rabbits during the spring to get ourselves as much Skyblock XP as we can from it. So like I mentioned earlier, now that we're back on the garden farming, our goal is to get ourselves the melon armor. And why this is important is because it's the next step of progression in armor for farming, and will allow us to get to the next tiers of farming armor that come after, such as crappie, squash, and then the final tier of fermento. So that is the next goal, and we also after that want to try and get ourselves rancher boots, because they're the best boots for farming, as they allow you to control your farming speed. So that's our goal for the garden here. So we've gotten ourselves up to 32 enchanted melons, and we can actually craft our first piece of melon armor, and we're going to start with the helmet here. So we have ourselves the melon helmet, and it gives us an extra 5 fortune when compared with the farm armor helmet. So we just got enough pests that if we come back over to Philip here, we should be able to upgrade our other 2 remaining pest traps to mouse traps. And there we go. Now we are 3 times more likely to get field mice in our traps, which we need so that we can hopefully get the squeaky mouse mat drop. So our tiger pet is ready for pickup here, and now we have ourselves an epic tiger, which is pretty cool. And we can then go and upgrade our elephant for 5 days here to epic. And then after epic, we'll be able to upgrade it to legendary, and it'll be one of our best farming pets pretty soon. Another special drop we can get from pests is this bookworm's favorite book, and we can apply 5 of these to our vacuum to give it extra damage. So we just have 1 for now, and we'll just apply that and get our 10 extra damage. And there we go, we just hit melon milestone 18. We just got potato milestone 18 from a pest, and just now got farming 30. So that is a very nice milestone right there. We're making good progress through farming, and hopefully we'll get our melon armor soon here. So we just got ourselves 40 enchanted melon blocks, and now have enough to craft ourselves the melon chestplate. So it's probably better for us to equip our melon armor now, but first what we need to do is grab ourselves some Skymart brochures from the Skymart, and what these do is they apply the bustling reforge to armor, which will give us a bonus to farming fortune depending on the rarity of the pieces. And we just got melon 19. So we have ourselves another stack of enchanted melon blocks here, and we have enough to make ourselves the melon pants. So now we just need to go and reforge these and continue farming melons until we get the boots for the full set, and then we can donate that to the museum and start working towards our rancher boots. But before we finish getting our melon armor, it's time to take a quick break and do a cocoa bean contest. And we just hit cocoa bean milestone 15. We just got cocoa bean milestone 16. Jacob's cocoa bean contest is about to end, and unfortunately I think we're going to be stuck with silver here, even though we've been just behind gold the entire time, which is really unfortunate. It would have been very helpful for us to get the gold medal, but we at least got a silver medal and got quite a few cocoa beans during that contest. And we just hit melon milestone 20. And we have enough melons that we can go and craft ourselves melon boots. Once we reforge these, we'll have a full set of melon armor that we can donate to the museum for some extra Skyblock XP, as well as be able to start farming pumpkins. So now we're here at the museum and we can put away our farm armor as well as donate our melon armor to the museum for that Skyblock XP. While participating in this wheat contest, we actually just got our first crappie drop, and it goes into our sack. But if we look at our crappie here, we can look at how to craft the crappie armor as well as the crappie talisman. So this is the next set that we're going to be working towards. While we were just farming mushrooms, we actually just dropped a burrowing spores. And this is the best reforge that you can put on equipment, so that'll be a nice boost and a good start that we've gotten one of those to drop early on. We also just got ourselves mushroom milestone 15. We just got mushroom 16 during this next mushroom contest. We just got our rabbit pet to level 100 as an epic. It won't be level 100 when we upgrade it to legendary and mythic quite yet, but that's a nice milestone that we've hit, and we'll be getting quite a bit of farming XP as it has the max farming XP bonus for us now. And we also just now got a Pest Terminator 1 book, so that'll be nice once we get the Pest Hunter armor. We just leveled up our farming to level 32. We also just got ourselves wheat milestone 21 and placed bronze in another wheat contest. And now that this contest is finished, we're actually going to go and check on all the contests we've participated in today and see how many medals and tickets we've gotten in total. So first we need to clear out our inventory. Okay, so we have done 23 different contests, and if we claim all this, our inventory is filled up, but we have a total of 8 silver medals and 13 bronze medals that we've gotten today. So that is a large amount that we've obtained. If we come over to Anita here, we can then trade up our medals, and we can get ourselves a total of 3 gold medals and are most of the way to a 4th one. And we just got Cane milestone 23, and now it's time to finish getting ourselves rancher's boots. And we just got pumpkin milestone 17, and we just farmed enough pumpkins to unlock the rancher's boots recipe. We just need to get some polished pumpkins now. We just got netherwort milestone 17 from Tess, and we just got pumpkin milestone 19. So we've been farming for a little while longer, and we've got ourselves 16 polished pumpkins. So if we go to our crafting menu now, we should be able to make ourselves rancher's boots. So let's craft those real fast. And now if we look at our rancher's boots, what we should be able to do is we should be able to set our speed cap. So this isn't too useful for us at the moment because we can't go all the way to 400% yet. So like 400% speed doesn't really demonstrate it, but if you see when we have it on, we currently get 327% speed. Now let's say we only want to go 150% speed. What we can do is type in 150 here, set our speed cap, and now look at that. We're going at 150% of the max speed. So This item is very useful for setting your speed when farming different crops when you have other farms set up. Like our sugarcane farm, it's going to be very useful for that, and our future farms that we end up building. This also is just a really good piece of farming armor. Like if you look here, it already has 32 farming fortune. The only thing that it doesn't have is the tiered crop bonus ability. So it's actually better to be using rancher's boots than full melon or the full set of whatever farming armor you have. You should just be using rancher's boots and 3/4 of the other armor. So that's what we're going to be doing from now on. So now that we have our rancher's boots, the last thing we need to do is get bustling on it. So let's go back over to the Skymart here, and we can get ourselves the Skymart brochure. Let's go to the hub. So let's apply our Skymart brochure to our rancher's boots. There we go. And now we have an extra 6 farming fortune on these. And the next thing we'll be doing on the garden when we return is we'll be upgrading our melon armor to the next tier, the crappie armor. And that's it for this episode. If you guys liked the video, then please like and subscribe. My Twitch is linked in the description below, and I'll catch you in the next one.